fair share of nasty letters from scientists complaining about our portrayal of the dinosaurs. Was news to me. Apparently, these stegosauruses weren't meat eaters. Must have preferred shellfish or something. Wow, how do they know? That's what I say. Ooh, the fearless sea monster, always patrolling the shore, eagerly awaiting for his next meal. As usual, the local population is defenseless. That's where our hero steps in and saves the day. Put Jonathan through a lot shooting this film. He wasn't the best actor, especially when reacting to getting hit. He's what you call a flincher. So I told the stuntman to really just go to town on him. It's the only way to get an honest performance sometimes. Our props master tried to make the weapons soft, but there's only so much you can do. Lucky for us, Dick's entire body was covered in that spacesuit. That thing was a lifesaver when it came to hiding bruises.
How curious. They dissolved into what appears to be gold.
You'll notice the gold disappears when Dick touches it. We had a deleted scene that explained he's actually teleporting it back to his ship. It's funny, no one ever questioned how Dick was able to walk around with an infinite amount of gold on him. We had to redo these shots. Our first attempt was kind of a disaster. We tried using real apes, thought it'd cut down on the costume budget a bit. But have you ever tried working with apes? They are the worst actors ever. They don't sit still for a moment, and the second you take your eyes off of them, they're flinging their feces all over the place. Jonathan refused to work with him after he got, well, let's just say that he had to take more than a couple of showers one day. You know, you never forget the smell of monkey poo. We steam cleaned the studio top to bottom. Still never got rid of it entirely. All through the rest of the shot, we kept finding those little surprises hiding inside various props. Boy, were those the days.
I don't really know how I feel about this game. Alright. What are you doing? Did I break it? There we go. Alright, cool. So... yeah.
really top-notch stop-motion effects, huh? Unfortunately, we skimped on the Dick Starspeed puppet a little.
That's just why would you sacrifice me?
The Earthman is not for you to eat, fiend.
That's exactly put me down.
Well, this was groundbreaking. We had the woman rescuing the man for once. We were really ahead of our time with this scene, but well, then again, I've always been rather progressive. The studio exec didn't seem to get why it was such a big deal, though. Sorry, we don't see this as anything unusual. Ha! Of course! It's unusual. A woman would never save the man. It just doesn't happen. Not in the movies, not in real life. I don't know why we didn't get more recognition for this scene. Well, I guess I was just a little too ahead of my time.
Really? Okay. There's just everything in this frickin' game, isn't there?
Thank you for saving me, strange woman. What is your name?
I am the magnificent Scarlet Nova.
The Emperor's daughter. Where is she helping us?
Do not question my motives. Just be happy that you are still alive. I must speak with my father at once. I shall teleport to his chambers.
The teleporting console.
Huh? Where is this place? This is not my father's chambers.
You have disobeyed me for the final time, Scarlet. Enjoy an eternity in the Tower of Eternal Solitude. For all eternity!
Oh, wow.
The old fool did not notice I am wearing my jetpack.
Booster usage. Jump. Wait. Wait. Use booster. Survive deadly fall.
Well. What is this? Vertical ray gun. Not just a normal ray gun, a vertical ray gun. Because, reasons.
Scarlet didn't quite realize she needed to shoot those energy orbs down below. Keep in mind, Stacy was doing this on a soundstage, okay?
Two more. Jetpack to hover. Use the fuel for jump. Use the hover just before landing. Alright. So far so good.
The energy imps. Such a neat effect. We had to paint each movement frame by frame and superimpose it into live footage. We were pulling all-nighters for weeks. Well, when I said we, I meant the artist. I'm pretty much useless if I don't get a solid 10 hours a night. But they were at it forever.
That is true.
Yeah, they had to
I need
redo
at
it
least
all
10 as
because I accidentally told them red instead of blue the first time. Artists.
Darn it. I didn't make it. Alright, maybe if I pay attention this time. It's not a difficult game. Definitely 50s.
My father
style.
revoked my access to the teleport
Or
terminals.
60s. I don't know.
I shall only be able to utilize the ones I activate manually.
Right here. That's cute.
Ah, I knew you would return.
Puny Earthman, you shall help me overthrow the Emperor.
Why would you turn against your own father? How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, this scene. This is practically Shakespeare in outer space.
Just as the entire planet does.
And, huh? Patrick, what's wrong with the video?
Sorry, sir. Technical problems.
Darn it, we're missing some really good writing here.
There. Sorry about that.
Well, we just passed right by her big scene. Basically, they agree to work together, but one must stay behind in the sleep chamber at all times.
What?
Should I
That doesn't
rewind?
make sense.
Never mind, I'll continue from here.
Swap protagonists and sleep chambers. She's got the booster. It's our job to keep the nuclear ants from crossing the bridge.
Oh, spoiler alert! Our heroes may or may not find a particular tool that will allow them to destroy those rock barriers later on in the film.
Until the Queen isn't in the nuclear ants, we'll keep on marching.
Right from the start, our budget was a little tight, even by standards back then. To make do, Tony shot a couple scenes in black and white. Originally, he intended to use it for flashbacks. But then I had to break it to him. Our film doesn't have flashbacks. We almost made it a silent film just to cut costs.
Wow. People really did not like to give you any money, did they? Alright. Have to figure out where we are going. So we're not going that way. We ain't going that way. So
I felt it was an absolute necessity we have a T-Rex in this film, but we got this Serato thing instead. Of course, I went through the whole production thinking it was a T-Rex because, really, who can tell the difference anyway?
anyway. Dang it. Alright, so this is first time recording, so I apologize if I'm kind of randomly saying things, or if I just stop talking, so.
It would appear that now is the time for us to climb the deadly Tower of Monsters.
You okay?
Good screenwriting
What?
101. Always announce the title within the film itself.
You were
How else are
moaning
you
to
gonna
get my
let the
attention?
audience know your heroes really mean business.
Because somebody didn't do what? I can't hear you.
Now, that weapon, It's just an electric shaver, but you know, I bet you'd never guess it was, would you? They look so futuristic.
Wow.